Thursday night baseball from Denver, Colorado and Coors Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies.
And now, your 2021
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Next up is Luis Campusano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Batting second.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matty, Trent Grisham is a guy for me that I really pay attention to when he plays. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways, but looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the
swing, and he launches this one to deep left field, into the bleachers, and gone. A solo shot here to left, 6th home run on the season for him, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 9 homers and 21 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Standing in now, Jose Azocar. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Hosmer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Likely too shallow to advance here as that's taken by the center fielder.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And now here is Manny Machado. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. From the belt, the pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Previous history with German Marquez. He's had success, 6 for 14. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tapia's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Padres get one in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Friars are off to an early 1-0 lead. Ryan Weathers, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Black. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Colton Welker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, it'll be Charlie Blackmon. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The set and the 1-1. Hit out toward second. Reined in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-2. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next to hit, Jorge Ona. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Will Myers will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Tapia comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
At the plate now, Ryan Weathers. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Campusano.
So here is Luis Campusano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch was a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Padres leave a pair. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Will Myers will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Here's C.J. Cron now, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First pitch on its way.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Soft liner towards first. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Next up is Ryan McMahon. A ball and no strikes. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Crone at third. McMahon stands at second. No outs. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. The average coming in still over the 400 mark. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Batting ninth.
And now Herman Marquez. Potential tying run for him at third base. In the air, down the line and left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 2 left for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Popped him up. Story is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 29, Jose Azocar.
And stepping in, Jose Azocar. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel
The
Tapia.
left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Now the first pitch. pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colton Welker.
So now to the plate, Colton Welker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
2-2 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Camposano is there to make the catch and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. First pitch on the way.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. Fouled off. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. This is foul for the first strike. didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Outside, 2-1.
Count 2-1.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Blackman going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. He collected a base hit his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air and deep to left center field. The ball that's carrying. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
To the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Ryan Weathers. Now a swing and a fly ball. Blackman on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. So now here is Luis Campusano. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at ball one.
1-0.
2 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And the pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And he got him.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Machado has it, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now here it comes.
Strike. Woo.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Another 0-2 home. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. Padres lead it 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch on the way.
Strike. Woo.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 2-1. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some light.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. is a fastball that misses.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 now to Hosmer. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Lifted down the line in left. Waiting on it is Tapia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Azocar.
And now in the box, Jose Azocar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Throw over to first. Dive, but he's back. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman's after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Stepping in once again is Manny Machado. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Blackman going back at the track. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game.
The center fielder.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate, Trent Grisham, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Ready with the 1-1.
2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Halfway home tonight from Denver. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Rockies, the center fielder, Sam Brilliant.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this
The
pitching
catcher,
staff has
number
done a pretty
35.
good job right there. That's the
Diaz.
fourth time he struck out,
Diaz.
and we're only in the second game of this series.
Into the box, Elias Diaz, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Azarkar is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number two. Ian Desmond gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with two out and the bases empty. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Squared that one up just a little late. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, they've been unable to get to
Now
this guy, so they'll
batting,
take
left
base
fielder.
runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now into the box, Raimel Tapia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Tyler Kinley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Will Myers. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Ready now is Jake Cronenworth. Delivered an RBI single last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. One out, nobody on. On the ground to third. And the recovery won't be in time as it beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Into the box now, Ryan Weathers. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Luis Campusano. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1. They lead it 3-0.
Leading up for the Rockies, the third baseman, Colton Welker.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Colton Welker is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
The right fielder,
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. High chopper to third. And that's the second out. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Trevor Story steps in now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still down 3-0. Jairo Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the fountain and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric.
At the plate now, Eric Hosmer. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 5. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No outs, nobody on. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 29, Jose Azocar.
So the next to bat will be Jose Azocar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Tommy Pham will come on now as the pinch hitter. First pitch on its way as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. One out, nobody on. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Popped up. Crone takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The third baseman.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Lifetime against this particular arm. 2 hits in 7 tries. Machado now on 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. He grounded out last time up. First delivery to him. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-0 San Diego. Tommy Pham takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone. Pierce Johnson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. First offering. 0-1 count and the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Fouled away.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Count is full. Here's the pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Ryan McMahon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail here 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Bard will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Count is 1-2 now. pays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here's Johnson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Called strike 2.
2-2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at this sliding stop. Got him.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to hit is Luis Camposano. Struggling. Austin Nola will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line, that's a base hit into left field. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, outside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Austin Nola stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Elias Diaz. And a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes.
2-1.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Diaz is retired, and there's 1 away. At the plate now is Chris Owings. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the AB on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Good
left
pitch
fielder.
right there to run the two-seamer
ball.
in on his hands and bunch him up.
Tapia.
And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now to bat, Raimel Tapia. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Austin Adams enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Nola waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 4-0. Robert Stevenson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
From the stretch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 3. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hosmer on at first, nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Drilled on the ground is short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. None out, runners at first and second. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Michael Givens enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. So now to the plate, Trent Grisham, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
All even now, 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Full count, 3-2. Will Myers will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Next up, Will Myers, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They lead it 4-0.
Leading off for the Rockies, the third baseman, Colton.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Machado is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
So stepping in is Trevor Story, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Colorado. Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
When you shut a team out 4-0, it kind of feels like you won like 8 or 10-0, but this one was really never out of reach. Really good pitching and great defense to help them get the win.
4-0 the score tonight. The Friars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Weathers takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Mm-hmm.